trying to show them how big this tree is.
So you gonna hug it?
Yep.
All right, there you go.
You see?
Yeah, pretty
I
big.
still had that much room.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that when I hug my wife. Like, she's a big one.
Crazy.
So I.A.G Farms, it's all about God. We just pulled up at the Woodlands. We been on the farm doing farm chores and just kind of piddling around a little bit. We're not working too hard today, but we're doing one of our favorite things to do after, you know, I guess it's not a really long farm day, but just a little short farm day. And one of our favorite things to do, we're gonna hit the trails and get back here in the woods. And y'all ready? Yeah. Y'all come on. Yeah, we're gonna get back in the woods and just explore a little bit, see what we can find back here. We just ran up on 2 deer, well 3 deer. Deers. Is it deer or deers? Deers. We ran up on 3 deer. It was a mama deer, a big old mama, and her 2 babies. And I've actually seen that mama deer before in that same spot, that same location. I wanted to do that bed down in that section. But yeah, we just gonna walk the trails in the woods. I actually have a new trail that I started blazing. I started clearing the other day, but the tractor was a little bit low on diesel, so I didn't get through clearing it. I think I had somewhere to be. But yeah, we just walking in the woods, walking on the trails. Got the whole family. Got the dogs with us.
Maybe we'll end up at 3 deers when we're in the woods.
We might run across some deers. We've actually ran across a pack of coyotes out here in the woods before, a few times, probably about 2-3 times. Most of the time they're running from us, but we had the dogs with us just in case they want to act crazy. Tim Jr. don't have his 22. You don't got the 22, Tim?
No.
You gotta start bringing your 22 in the woods, just in case you see some rabbits or some squirrels or something.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
I could have just been doing this.
All right, so I guess I'll turn the camera around, let y'all see what we see out here. All right. Just a nice cool day out in the woods. Every now and then we just like to get out here in the woods and just see what's out here. You know, this is how we identify standing dead trees and, you know, trees that are falling down that we can come in and get for firewood. See some oak trees right there. Those are white oak there. We were just talking about how we didn't have many oak trees out here. Oh, yeah. But actually, I forgot that I noticed that all the oak trees are in this section of woods here for some reason. Cause you got, let's see, that look like a, ain't nothing. But yeah, you see some red oaks off in there. Right behind you is a cherry.
What's that in front of us?
That's a cherry. Right in front of us, that's a pine right there in front of us. Pine and a cedar tree. And this looks like an oak. Let's see. That is a pin oak right there. It don't look like a pin oak by the bark, but the leaves are pin oak leaves. That's some.
There's a couple trees growing up together.
Yeah, there's a couple trees together. You can't hardly tell. Yeah. Once you get to the top up there. Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of different species of trees out here on the farm. Big old pine tree.
I go look at this. What?
Yeah, we gotta get this tree up over here. I'm trying to record and watch for snakes at the same time. Make sure we don't step on the rattler. Yeah, you come up behind me. Boys wanna come up and look at this tree here. We gotta get this tree up. This is a white oak that fell probably about 2-3 months ago. So we gotta clean that up. That'll be next year's firewood there. Some good oak. And this is where it broke off it right there. I think we showed y'all that in another video. The rest of it'll probably eventually fall.
That tree don't look that long.
Yeah. Alright, y'all come on back for y'all fall down the cliff.
At least we have a tree to hold on.
But yeah, this right here is one of the most beautiful parts about owning this property, this woodland property right now. Because eventually, you know, we're gonna live. The Lord has prophesied that we're gonna live in the woodlands and gonna dwell here in safety and in peace. But for right now, you know, we're living in the city, and we're just developing this property and just, you know, cutting trails and cleaning things up. Because as you see, there's trash all over. People over the years have used this property just to dump stuff and do all type of things here. But you can see this tree here. This is some here. Look at this. Woodpeckers got to it.
Yeah.
Watch this. Look. It'll fight.
Yeah,
That's scary, right?
Push it over. Wow.
It's too tall to be able to push that easy.
For real. Look, all up and down it. Woodpecker.
Yep.
All the way as far as you can see. Woodpecker.
Do you think I'm able to push it down?
Don't push it because it might fall on you.
Seriously, look at the bottom of it.
It can snap off at the top and come down and hit us in the head. So, yeah, the woodpeckers have demolished that tree. It's just barely hanging on. All it's gonna take is a good storm to come and make that one fall. I about need to get the tractor and push it down, but it's too dangerous though. You don't know where it's gonna break off it.
Yeah, because it's all dead.
And then behind it you have an oak tree. What type of oak is that? That's a red oak. Red oak right behind it right there. So in this section then you got an oak right there. That's a red oak. So in this section that's oak. So you see all these oaks out here?
Glass.
Glass. Yeah.
Step over there.
What is that?
Or
is that a dog? Let's get it.
Step over. Don't step on the glass.
I was like, what is that down there? Look like a coyote. But that was just Giddy. Yeah. That's why they got them new boots on.
Everybody
boys,
that way.
show everybody y'all's boots. All the boys got new boots from Bass Pro Shops.
Muck boots.
Got new muck boots. Yeah. But yeah, all the oak trees for some reason are in this section here. And yeah, it's just something that they all are right in here because the rest of the forest is really tulip poplar. But yeah, we got a lot of oak right in here. Yeah. Look like an old tulip poplar that fell probably about 20 years ago. They don't hold up as good as the red oaks. Cause if that was a red oak, it'd be good and ready and seasoned by now. Yeah, if I flip that over right now, it'd probably be about 13 rattlesnakes up under there. What y'all think?
Yes, it was.
At least a copperhead or two.
And rotten.
Yeah, for real. Another oak, look like a pin oak. Yeah. Yeah. It's something though because on the front of the property there are a bunch of grapevines, and back here in the back you don't see a bunch of grapevines. That's a big old oak right there, big old red oak right there. So we do have some oaks out here. They're just all bunched up in this one cluster.
To one tree to another tree.
Yeah, butterfly. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of these trails on this property were already established, but they had grown up over time, and we just came in with the tractor and kind of cleared them out and cleared them back out. As you can see behind me, there's the shooting range there where Tim Jr. shot his 22 at on one of our videos. I'm pointing at it. I'm looking in the camera though while I'm pointing at it. Yeah, back behind me you can see this big old tulip poplar there. You really can't even tell how big it is on camera, but it's huge. Big old huge tulip poplar. Yeah, the good thing about these tulip poplars is that they grow straight up and they don't have a whole lot of branches on them. It looks like the top fell out of that one. I guess that's what that was on the ground, that tulip poplar we cut up on that one video. But this is one of the reasons right here we want to get a sawmill. It's because we got a whole lot of these straight up and down tulip poplars that'll make some good lumber. As you see, we're getting into the tulip poplar part now. Got a bunch of these old spiders here in the woods. I actually read an article on these spiders, and it says that this is like the first year that they've been in, you know, like they're kind of taking over. They came in from somewhere or something like that. They were actually saying if you see them to like report it, you know. But we got so many of them and they're around so much. We ain't got time to be reporting those spiders. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not. I had to look it up, and then maybe I can put it in this video, like tag it in the video or something like that. The information about these spiders. Cause I read an article about it, but
I know they're not poisonous though.
yeah, I don't think they're poisonous. A big old spider like that can be poisonous. They're big for a reason. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go this way or that way. I guess we'll go this way.
Is that the new trail?
Yeah, this is a new trail we made. But the myth is that there are a bunch of rattlesnakes out here in the woods. And that, exactly. Say it again.
Hadn't seen them yet.
Hadn't seen them
That
yet.
doesn't mean they're not here.
Oh yeah.
But you know,
Mm-hmm.
we're very careful though. We try to be snake aware at all times. We try to be snake aware. So we're still gonna keep that vigilance. But we just hadn't ran into a rattlesnake, which I am glad.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not upset. Tim might be a little upset about it.
Well, the neighbors got us all hyped up about, you know, don't go in the woods without a shotgun because the big old rattlesnakes, biggest rattlesnakes you ever seen. But we haven't seen none yet, so I'm starting to lose hope. But we do have these trails cut in, and I wanna widen the trails out, you know, just so we can be in the middle of the trails during the summertime. We need to get back here and do stuff, get firewood and things like that, and we can kind of see, you know, our feet. Got some big old spider webs taking over this trail right here. Let's see if we can get around them.
Another spider like that.
Yeah, see it. See if y'all can see this one. Yeah, let's see if it'll focus. Oh yeah, there you go. Focus, camera. It's not gonna let me focus, but y'all saw it for a minute. Focus. Did you see it? It'd be funny if it jump on me. All right. Let's see if we can get up under it without disturbing them too much. All right, I think I made us a pathway we can get through. There we go. It's like, what would you rather be doing other than out hiking in the woods, seeing deer running around and coyotes, and just being able to enjoy this peace and quiet and identify trees and things. Yeah, you see it's close to the tulip poplar, all around tulip poplar, tulip poplar.
And run up on the bear.
Uh-huh. Tulip poplar. Yep, get some good boards out of those.
There's something on top of the tulip poplar.
Some on top?
On top of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this property over here somewhere, this starts another property over here. It's like a 1 acre parcel that's kind of like right in the middle of our property. Who is this tripping on the back of my feet?
And then Tim tripping on the back tire.
Exactly. They all tripping. And then over here, it's kind of where our property line stops at. Somewhere over here. There's an old barbed wire fence in here somewhere.
Yep. Slow down. Don't stop doing that.
Another tall tulip poplar. The device is too hot. Okay. Alright, the phone is saying it's getting too hot, even though it's cool out here in the woods. You can't get cooler than this. But yeah, y'all see all these tulip poplars that we have out here in the woods. I want to ask y'all, do y'all think we should, you know, make it a priority to get a sawmill? Because I know that we should get a sawmill. I know the answer is going to be yes. But I guess the question I'm asking is how, like, where on the list should getting a sawmill be? Because I was talking to my wife about it, and I said that, you know, we can mill all our own lumber to restore a resurrection cabin and save a whole lot of money. And, you know, but the thing is, you know, it's like, well, what do we make the priority? Is the priority getting resurrection cabin restored first and then getting the sawmill after we move down here? Or getting the sawmill, you know, so that we can move down here? But, you know, y'all let me know y'all's thoughts. This is actually, I'm going to turn you around, let's see this trail. This is a trail that I started clearing out. Oh yeah, the wind blowing.
sounded almost like a waterfall.
Say that again.
It sounded almost like a waterfall. It was a rushing sound, but it was the leaves, the wind blowing the leaves in the trees. It was very calming sound.
Oh, leaves falling out of the sky.
All right, so the other day I started clearing this trail here, and this attaches to the back side of the trail. And so that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to attach the trails to each other, because this trail here where we just came in, it just kind of goes at a roundabout, and so we had to kind of walk the same trail. But I started clearing this trail here. Let's see if we can get through here without getting bit by a snake. I'll go first. But y'all can see I kind of started clearing it with the tractor. I ain't got it all the way clear because my goal with these trails is to get all the leaves out of the way, because you know, we have copperheads here, and a copperhead looks just like a pile of leaves. And so I try to get all the leaves off the trail, and then I try to mulch everything up real good to make it just dirt. Yeah, as you can see, I started clearing, but I ran out of time that day. Let's see how far down here we can walk. I haven't been out here in a while, so I can't remember how far I got. Let's see. Cause the property line is gonna come down through here somewhere. Spider, something crawling down my back. And my spiders.
I saw a web, a spider web.
Yeah, I walked into the web and the spider crawled down my back. It'll be alright. Alright. Yeah, y'all that watch our videos should start to recognize where we're at in a minute. I'm just walking through here gingerly, just to make sure we don't run up on the snake. I want to see the snake before the snake sees me. But they're probably just posted up down in the valleys over here, just looking at us. Like, what them fools doing? All right, we can get through here walking.
Look,
Huh?
look where we sat down there. Look.
Yep. Just make sure you keep watching on your feet. All right, so y'all should recognize down there. That's where we were at, cutting up that big old red oak tree down there. And we split some of that wood down there on one of our videos. And so that's where we're at now. So that trail is gonna come down through here and kind of straddle this little bench here, because it's a valley on each side of this trail. And it'll just be a little skinny little trail to straddle the bench. Y'all can step over it. Yep. Yeah, know? When you hiking, you might need both your hands. You might need to tuck that cup in your pocket or something. Just hiking in the woods with the family, exploring. It's like, boys, what would y'all rather be doing? Watching cartoons about exploring in the woods and in nature, or actually exploring in nature yourselves?
Exploring in nature ourselves.
That's right. Cause y'all watch cartoons like Wild Kratts and things like that, and they're out in the woods exploring and turning into lizards and all that type of stuff. But y'all get to be out here in the woods yourself and actually explore in real life. What y'all think?
That have creatures that turn into lizards.
Like
This is homeschool, ain't it, Mom?
oh yeah. This one's turning into a lizard right now.
Oh yeah, a little fat lizard.
Or a deer. Yep, and would they turn into bears?
But yeah, I don't know if you can see on camera or not, but it's some real deep valleys off in this section, cause it goes down here, and then it goes up, and then it goes down into a deeper valley over here. And once fall and wintertime comes, we'll be able to get off in them valleys and explore off in some of those valleys and see what's off in there. Let's see if I can kind of show you. Because you can kind of see, well, you really can't see how, because this goes uphill. So, yeah, it's amazing though. Like I said, this is where we were at in the other video, getting firewood at.
About the maple tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and maple tree is what protect us. Some monkeys again. You ain't gonna do it here?
You can tell some type of wildlife, some type of animal has been walking through this little path here. Probably a deer, a coyote or something. We need to get some trail cameras so we can set up.
You see any footprints?
I don't. Everything's so dry that nothing is really leaving footprints. So yeah, I'm just watching around these ferns, make sure there's no snakes curled up in the ferns. Yeah, we have a lot of these ferns off in the woods.
Wait.
Yeah, I really want to get off in these woods one day and see how the water flows, because you can tell that there's a lot of water that comes down off the hills and goes through the valleys down here and sheds off. Yeah. That could be the beginning of a little pond or something right there.
Well, we can,
You dig it out.
We can sleep them.
Oh yeah, you can sleep. Some more cherry trees. I see a couple cherry trees. Big old tulip poplar. But I'm excited to read y'all's comments and see what y'all think about a sawmill. So we have all these trees out here in these woods that will make good lumber. Slow down, Noah. You don't need to fall out here. I wonder where that spider went that crawled down my back.
Right, it's home now.
Oh yeah, it's somewhere in there chilling. It's like, this ain't like a good spot to stay at.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But yeah, our property goes over here in this section somewhere, but we're not sure. We still haven't got a survey done yet. You can see some big old oak trees off in there as well. There's a bunch of oaks back there. Tulip poplar with a dead limb on it. It's spread off to two heads. Yeah.
Look at that.
What?
That's what fell off there.
Oh yeah. Branches fell off of the tulip poplar.
There's a lot of dead trees and branches.
It is. Yep. So I don't know if you can see the elevation change, because we're kind of in the valley right now. And then if you can see, that's probably about how many foot of elevation change do you think that is, Mama, at the top of the hill?
Probably at least 20 or 30.
20, yeah, I would think it was about 40 or 50, but it's a pretty intense hill there. But we're gonna hike it. I ain't really clear in this section. This is perfect. Like, perfect snake habitat.
Oh yeah.
Up in here. Yep, but as long as we stay away from them, it's not like a snake is gonna come and just attack us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what snakes do. Got an old cherry tree there. Got an oak tree here. It's like a pin oak. So we got a nice amount of oaks right behind it. You see there's another oak there. So we got a nice amount of oaks. You just notice the tulip poplars easier.
Yeah, when I
they're
used
so straight
to.
up and down. Yeah, they take over the canopy.
Here we go, boys, up the big hill.
Come on, do this.
This really is like a small clearing.
Yeah.
I could get the bush hog in here.
And just clear out both sides
Yeah,
of the trail.
Yeah, I can get the bush hog in here and clear out this. But we don't know where our property line stops at, so
Yeah.
that's why I haven't really cleared anything yet.
Until you see a big old cliff in there.
I think they're actually, and we're just waiting for fall and winter.
No,
But I think, because the property is fenced off on all the other sides. So I think that there's probably an old barbed wire fence off in here somewhere that we can find that's probably on the ground. So eventually, like I said, when fall and winter comes, we'll explore more off in the valleys.
Yeah.
Because that's probably where all the snakes are at, in the valleys.
Yeah, they have a lot of places to hide, so they don't have to be, you
On
know.
the trail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And the dogs, if you look at the dogs, look. See that when we stop, they stop. I heard something back off there in the woods. Probably a deer. But the dog's job is to patrol the perimeter around us while we're walking, and also stay out in front of us, you know. That way they can run out the snakes, or they can get bit by the snake before we do.
Hopefully not.
That's why we got an extra.
Oh, no.
Hopefully, you know. Don't tell Solo, but hopefully it's Solo to get bit.
Whatever. Hopefully nobody gets bitten. That's what I'm hoping.
Look at that big old tulip poplar.
Oh, yeah.
It don't look that tall.
Yeah, it's actually branched out quicker because it's in the section by itself. You see, it's not a whole lot of stuff around it, so it didn't have to go as high to branch out to
beat
get to the
everything
canopy.
else, yeah.
Right. We haven't even explored all this area and land over here because, like I say, it's too deep off in the summer to be getting off in the valleys and holes and stuff like that. But when fall and winter time come, we definitely gonna get off in there and see what's in there.
See pecan.
Bigfoot.
What's he doing?
Put that in your pocket. Let me tell y'all about these berries that we found in the woods. So we got in one section of the woods, and there were these green berries all over the ground. And were they green or purple when we found them?
Green.
They were green, okay. And then we picked them up, you know, and just put them in our pocket. And so by the time we got out the woods, they weren't purple anymore. They were green or whatever color they were at first.
They were purple.
They were purple when we picked them up.
No, they were purple.
They were green when we picked them up. Okay, so we picked them up. They were green. We put them in our pockets, and then we got out the woods up there by Resurrection Cabin, and we looked in our pockets, and they were purple. They had changed colors, and we're still trying to figure out what type of berries those are. We don't know if they're berries or what, but it's some type of up in the front part on the top of the ridge up there. There's some type of tree that drops down these little green, you know, seeds or berries, and when you put them in your pocket or if you touch them, they turn purple.
Yeah.
You know, if y'all have any idea what that could be, y'all let us know.
One time, I put one in my pocket and it turned red.
Yeah. It's like something about you touching them makes them change colors. Yeah. But it's just so much out here to explore. And like I said, we don't even know where our property line stops at back here.
And this is like a thorn.
Yeah. Yeah, like a smaller one. There you go. Yeah. So we found hickory, well not hickory, yeah, hickory. Is that what we found?
Black walnut?
Black walnut,
I
yeah, we
picked
found
one out.
black walnut trees. I know it's gonna be all type of like wild edibles out here in the woods. It's gonna come out.
I peeled this
Over the
stuff
season.
off of it.
Oh,
And I
good.
found that.
Let's keep on walking, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here.
We're gonna show them how big this tree is.
So you gonna hug it?
Yep.
All right, there you go.
You see?
Yeah, pretty
I
big.
still had that much room.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that when I hug my wife. Like she's a big one.
Thorn.
Crazy. So we're just still climbing the hill. We're making our way back towards the front of the property now. And just enjoying our hike in the woods and enjoying the nature, the beauty that God made all around us, and just the peace that's here in the forest. Look, we're going up this hill now.
Getting out of breath, ain't
Yeah, it's steeper.
Can you see it better behind?
Let's see if I can. Well, it's not. You can't really get the drop off because it just looks flat for a while.
The camera don't really do it.
Yeah, the camera can't really catch it.
I'm in front. I'm the one getting all the spiders on.
Yeah, he's blazing the trail.
The sun not shining anymore, so I can't see him.
See yeah. Yeah, I went through one of them. I managed not to get a spider on me though. But yeah, so we're just. I guess this is the higher ground. We're parking.
We're
This
coming
part,
out the valley onto the high
yeah,
ground.
this part is really high and flat. So it's about to level off up here. Yeah, this is really this area we were in a lot, and then now we go past this area now because Tim has blazed some new trails for us. But this front of the property really was most explored. This is our first, trails that we ever cut were in this area here. So now it's good to kind of get out past that and explore some of the other parts of our property.
This is one of the first trails that we hiked on, because our property goes down through there. Because if you look back this way, just to give you some perspective, this is where the shooting range is at, over here, and where those trails split. And so if you come down through here, our property goes down through there as well. And then just to give you some perspective, if I was to walk straight across there, but I can't because there's some real deep valleys, I could, but I would have to like take some climbing gear with me. But the reservation cabin would be straight across there. That's the shooting range over there. And then our property goes all the way over there. And we just came from down this trail here that goes down into this valley and goes to the property line. White oak.
Oh, okay.
Growing up. We better harvest that for some. Yep. We better harvest this tree. Just save this video memory.
Save it in
and bring it back up 15 years later.
Oh yeah.
And we better harvest this tree for firewood.
So we're making our way back to the front of our property now. This is, where he was talking about where the trail split.
Yeah,
so
we came down that trail there.
Exactly.
And then we cut into that trail. So let's walk over here just a little bit.
Yeah. So we've literally made it right back to the place we started.
So we came down this trail here. That's where the shooting range is at. And then we went up that trail and we curved around and went down the trail going down through there off into the valley. And then we came up a trail here and then we kind of came around there.
And that's our goal with the trails, to be able to make a loop or a circle and come back to the place where you started, to the front of the property.
So you don't have to walk a trail twice. You don't have to walk it in and walk the same trail out.
Yeah,
walk one trail in and then walk another trail out.
Yeah, eventually we're going to have scriptures and arrows and, we might even name some of the trails, things like that.
Yeah, because the hunters, there's a lot of hunters that hunt on this back 40 acres back here behind our property. And they have to come through our property to get back there, because I think the road is washed out or something like that going that way. And they asked us, when we first bought the property, could they still come through here? And we said, it's fine. Y'all can come through here, because we just see it as a ministry opportunity. And like my wife was saying, we're going to have scriptures posted on the trees and things like that. And we're even, I saw something move. We're even going to, once we get done with reservation cabin, and we're going to build another cabin or a house on our first property as well. And that's our ultimate goal, is to move into that house. But, who knows? We don't know what the Lord is going to do. But if we do, go along that path, we were thinking about renting out like a reservation cabin. It's kind of like a hunting camp. When the hunters come in and hunt on this back 40 acres, they can rent out the hunting camp. We can bring them food, come down, pray for them. And different things like that. Have a spot set up where they can field dress the deer. Well, not field dress, but butcher and gut the deer and things like that. So, that's kind of our goal, is to, just use what's already going on with the hunters coming through and going to this back 40, to the favor, to preach the gospel, minister some. Yeah.
So we just about made it to the end of our hike. And we really enjoyed out here just walking around and just being able to decompress, just wind down. And it really does, when you walk through the woods and you see the big trees and the sky, you're able to think about something larger than yourself and take the focus off yourself and put the focus on God, put the focus on something that's bigger than you are. And so that's why we love it. Just
can't wait, boys, to go down to this. You can go ahead, Mom. I'm just talking to the boys.
That's why we love just being able to come out and look around. And we're learning more about trees. Tim knows a little bit about the trees, but we're encountering things we don't know, and then we're able to look it up and research and learn. You know, the boys are learning, we're learning. So we're just really blessed to be able to have the Woodlands and to learn from it and to grow spiritually and just grow in the things that we know. Wisdom, growing in wisdom as well. Come on, Noah. Just enjoying the hike. We just about made it back to Resurrection Cabin now.
All right, y'all, so we come to the end of the trail. We went in right there, and then we came out over here. You can't really see it from the angle I'm at right now. You see some woods. But yeah, that's gonna be it for us today. You know, we got a lot going on with restoring the camper, and we just got through doing farm chores. And we had a little short fun farm day. But we just wanted to take a walk through the woods and just kind of, like my wife was saying, decompress and just enjoy the peace and quiet and of God's nature, you know. That's gonna be it for us today. Just a simple little video, just a calming, peaceful video of us hiking in the woods. But that's gonna be it for us today. It's I.A.G Farms.
It's all about God.
We'll see y'all in the next one.